Have you ever wondered why some ideas stick with you for years while others fade almost instantly? Depth is often the difference, right? Deep ideas, they resonate while shallow ones barely leave a ripple. A deep idea has been worked out and worked on, sometimes for years. Recently, I discovered whales have a remarkable built in ability for long distance communication. Like, consider this: a humpback whale singing in the Caribbean can be heard by a fellow whale off the west coast of Ireland, more than 4,000 miles away. How is this possible? Whale sounds can travel extraordinary distances thanks to the sound channel. So when you dive into water, temperature decreases as you descend while pressure increases. When a whale sings, it produces sound waves that travel through the water, and these sound waves slow down as the temperature drops and bounce further downward. Eventually, the sound waves reach a sweet spot, right? A specific depth where water pressure continues to increase, but the temperature stabilizes. And this combination causes the sound waves to speed up and bounce back upward, creating a channel where sound waves oscillate both up and down. This sound channel allows whale songs to travel thousands of miles without losing significant energy. Here's what's interesting: calls made near the surface dissipate quickly. However, if whales' sounds enter the sound channel, they travel much farther. This miracle is fascinating because it illustrates how depth increases reach, right? And it's the same with ideas. In my experience, the deeper that I go in shaping ideas within my Zettelkasten, the further they reach in terms of connections, clarity, and their potential impact. Some of the most beautiful, peculiar, and unique creatures are found in the deepest waters. And I think it's true of ideas as well. Hey, before I continue on, I wanted to let you know about my free note-making guide. The video that you're watching now is a result of me following this process and these methods. If you follow what's in this guide, you'll never have to worry about getting stuck creatively. You'll have a flowing river of unique ideas for the projects that you're working on. You'll discover sticky analogies that will spice up your ideas, and then you'll create a rhythm to slow down. How many of us need to slow down? I know I need to slow down. And you'll have a rhythm to think deeply more often. So if you're interested in any of that, click the link in the description below. All right, let's keep going. A deep thought, well communicated, has the potential to resonate deeply in someone's mind and heart. Depth influences reach. So how can we cultivate depth in our ideas? How can we ensure that they're not just fleeting thoughts, but enduring ones? First, we have to recognize that depth takes time. Right? Deep ideas aren't cooked in a microwave. They're created in a pot, simmering on low heat over time. As Alan Arnold says, easy and best are rarely on the same path. Your best ideas won't come quickly, and that's okay. Right? Sometimes I'll stay immersed in a thought for days, finding new insights after a good night's sleep. Depth takes patience. And something I love to do is to practice linguistic exploration. Words are a powerful gateway to depth. So you can start by diving into specific words within the idea that you're thinking about. Look up definitions and synonyms, then insert those into your sentences to explore new angles. Let's take a look at the word stare. In context of cultivating deep ideas, a synonym might be like gaze or peruse, and an antonym might be glance or scan. And this contrast reveals a valuable insight, right? You can't go deep by scanning. Scanning, by definition, is to glance hastily or casually. Depth requires a hunger to linger. So notice how I included the definition of scanning as well. This is a synonym of the main word that we were diving into, which was stare. And I call this following word trails. You do this by exploring definitions and synonyms of the related words, opposite or similar words. Each step adds layers of nuance and clarity to your understanding. Finding the sweet spot. So just as whales use the sound channel to amplify their reach, we can find intellectual sweet spots where our ideas gain clarity, resonance, and longevity. And by taking the time to dive deep and explore, we set our ideas up for greater connection and impact. So the next time that you're working on an idea, ask yourself, are you staying shallow or are you diving deep enough to find the sound channel, right? Depth makes all the difference. So find the sweet spot.